Welcome back.
You're
trying to be funny.
I give a sick. Welcome back, everyone. The kids are back. Everybody, the washer. Okay, plenty of distractions. Welcome back, everybody. I have Eileen. So this is our 1 year update on moving to Texas. It's been 1 year. Jibo's been back and forth. Y'all know the story on him. If you don't, stay tuned. Watch some old videos. Subscribe. So we can't believe it's been 1 year already. That's pretty crazy, huh? And this is the first video that the kids are back. They're back from vacation. Oh, he's too short. Nico, say hi. So quickly, we'll each do pros and cons. And do we regret moving?
Dun, dun, dun.
Sarah's making weird faces. She's down here.
No, I'm not.
Is if you are looking to move to Texas or any other state, is really do your research. You know, I've watched videos or heard of people that move somewhere and regret it, move back home, go somewhere else completely new, and it's just not what they thought. So I've actually watched videos on YouTube about of people thinking that, you know, Texas is something different than, or it's not what they imagined. And we visited Texas for eight years before we came. Sometimes it was just me and Eileen. We've had a friend here that's lived here for the last 15 years or so, and we've got to visit North Texas, Southern Texas, San Antonio area, and we really got a feel for it. We've came all throughout the year, except for the winter time. But we weren't really worried about winter. We were worried about the summer or storm season. And although we did have our first tornado warning with the sirens going off, if you haven't watched that video, go ahead and scroll down and you'll find it. So there is sales tax in Texas. But people, and it really varies by county, sometimes even by cities, on the percentage of that sales tax. And Oregon, for example, I'm not sure about California, but Oregon, for example, there's no sales tax, but there is state income tax, and there's no state income tax in Texas. But you do make up for that in other ways. One is probably the tolls. If you want to move a lot faster throughout, if you're doing a trip, you're probably going to take the tolls, which is going to cost you some money, and obviously sales tax. You know, so sure, there might be a difference, but I don't think it's a big difference. I don't think sales tax or state income tax should be any reason for anybody to move out of state. That's ridiculous. So really do your research on anywhere you're moving. If you're moving to Texas, or you want to move to Texas, or you're thinking about moving to Texas, or you dream about moving to Texas, stay tuned. We're going to talk about a lot of things, pros and cons, from the parent's point of view, young adult, teenage girl, and a young little cub. So, a lot of different points of views of what's going on here in Texas. This is our second summer because we moved into summer, so we've got a feel for the heat. This summer has definitely been hotter than last year, and it's got up to 112. But the index has been like 116, 117. And yeah, what else?
There's AC everywhere, so you don't really feel the heat unless you're outside. But if you're outside, you're like at a water park or at a swimming pool, so it doesn't feel bad.
Yeah, and there is plenty of water parks, plenty of activities indoors to do. We actually just did Dreamscape over the weekend, which we were surprised to find out that it's one of 6 in the world. There's 4 in the U.S., including LA, Ohio, and New Jersey, or I believe, right? And of course, Dallas. It's located in North Park Center Mall. And the other two are in Dubai and Switzerland. So if you want to go to one of those, it's like a total VR experience. You know, you got sensors all over your body, and it's pretty cool. It was fun.
Now with the screaming mom.
Yeah, we had a screaming mom in our group and a screaming daughter.
I'm sorry.
So I have Sara with me. I think this is the first video where we're all going to be in it. From Jibo's graduation, I think, was the last one. And it's actually, I know that's only like 2 videos back, but it's actually been a while. You know, Nico, Sara stayed with Jibo and my parents and all our families, Eileen's parents. They stayed in Oregon for an additional month after me and Eileen came back. And we were by ourselves here crying every day.
You guys are not crying.
But I have Sarai here. We're going to go with just our top, absolutely top pro and con. So I'll go ahead and start. And my pro, I think, for our 1-year update is going to be, hasn't changed from the 5-month update, which is entertainment. Entertainment is amazing here. There's all kinds of stuff. We can't afford it all. We can't afford any, actually. I'm just kidding.
We can afford the one we
No,
did today.
we're good. But I mean, there's so much we want to go to here coming up, especially in October. But there's a bunch of concerts. There's a bunch. I think he's taking a picture or something. There's a bunch of concerts. We love going to Six Flags, but it's a little too hot, so we're waiting for it to cool down. We also have season passes for Hurricane Harbor, which Nico really wants to go to. And there's a lot going on in the area. So that's my pro. Entertainment is amazing. My con would be the accumulation of sales tax. Like, I knew there was sales tax and I don't really care about them, but they add up. So that's another thing I said, like, if you don't, I don't know, I think California there's income tax and sales tax, so you are screwed. But I mean, like, we were used to no sales tax in Oregon, and here they are. So, I mean, if you go shopping and you buy a handful of things, yeah, it adds up. Okay, Sada, you're absolutely top pro. What's your favorite thing?
My school.
Your school?
Yeah.
The school is here.
And activities, like you said, entertainment.
Entertainment. But the schools here are really good compared to what we were used to. I'm not saying they're the best, but the school district the kids are in is actually one of the best in North Texas. So yeah. But yeah, Sada loves her school. And what's your pro? I mean, that was your pro. What's your con? The suckiest thing you hate?
That I don't have my family.
Okay, yeah, but you can move family here.
Oh, okay.
Something about Texas that there's gonna be people that watch this or that move here that don't really care about family. So, about living in Texas, your con.
The humidity. I don't like it. It's sticky and gross.
Okay, so again, the weather. But like I said, humidity doesn't happen every day. I know further south or Louisiana, you know, it's a normal thing every single day. But I mean, it does get humid here. I mean, I think the most humidity I've seen is what, like 85 degrees, or I mean, 80% or 85%. In those days, man, yeah, you're sweating. Like, the sun isn't, it could be cloudy and you start sweating. But if you're a princess like Sara, I mean, stay indoors, you know? There's no need to be outside.
Stop.
Okay.
Oh, guys, look at my eyes.
So Jibo's been here back and forth, you know, a few times. And he did live here for a month last summer. A month and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he got a good feel for the summer. And early fall, which feels like summer. And
Winter.
Nico obviously lived here the whole year, so did Eileen. And Jibo just moved back peak summer, and he's actually been working outside, so he's got a good feel for summer, definitely. All right, Jibo, let's start with your con. What?
My cons?
I know you haven't been here the whole year, but the time you've been here. A young, handsome adult like yourself. What is your con?
My cons?
Sarai?
That's actually hard. I don't have much cons, to be honest. Because, There's
And
like
that's fine. That's fine. If you don't have one yet,
There's nothing I absolutely like dislike.
maybe on our 15-year update, he'll have one.
What? I'll be 30.
You'll be 30? Ew.
I'm still gonna be living with you guys.
Okay. You're a pro so far.
I'll be honest. The weather.
The weather.
The pro is actually the weather. I just like the variety of weather. Obviously, in February, if you guys follow the Instagram page, you guys saw that they got a snowstorm during my sister's birthday, and then it gets up to like 110 degrees. I mean, I've been working outside in the hot weather lately, so I've gotten used to the heat, and I mean, when it's 100, it feels great, to be honest. And then obviously you get the rain, the storms. The storms, if you like storms are really beautiful here. You get the nice lightning rays and everything. It's just a variety of weather. And then if you like hot weather, you get hot weather during Christmas. We had a carne asada on Christmas.
That was 85. And Jibo loves wearing shorts. That's probably most of his wardrobe, so he probably doesn't complain about the heat or the warm weather. Nico, you ready? What's your con? The thing you hate about Texas after 1 year of living here?
I don't have a con.
And also, this is literally like a year, like a solid year this week that we moved. So, we're not cheating here. You don't have a con? You don't hate anything? No?
Not yet.
What do you love? You're pro.
I'm gonna agree with Jibo. I like the heat.
You like the heat?
Yeah.
You like
the
sweating?
weather- No, but the weather is good.
But Nico does love going to swimming pools but he does love the water, being around any body of water, and so I could see that. How about your school?
I love my school.
Yeah, you love your school. Eileen, a con?
I don't have any cons yet.
No cons. So again, like Jibo, we'll check back at our 15-year update when Sarah is 30 and still living with us.
Damn.
You will too.
Oh my god, 22.
Oh, he's moving out at 22.
We'll see. We'll
We
check in.
have
We'll check
proof of
in in a
that.
couple of years.
Couple years? We're gonna check in a couple years.
No, I'm just gonna move out whenever I have the money.
Okay, so she's probably staying with us her whole life.
She spends it as soon as she gets it.
Hey.
Okay, Eileen.
Hey.
And last but not least, Eileen, you're pro.
My pro would be the weather. I like the heat. Just because there's ways to cool off. And then, like you and Sarah said, there's a lot to do everywhere. And a lot of places to eat. Like, a lot.
Okay, guys, so this is the conclusion of the video. You got our pros and cons and a little bit of extra there in the beginning. Is there anything else y'all want to mention?
I just think the people here are super friendly in general. Like, everyone is super friendly. And I
Yeah,
think
that's another con.
Yeah.
And it's not just us. Like, I've actually had people move, like friends from Oregon that have moved here and after we did, and they say the same thing: hospitality.
Yeah.
That, and just like people are nice. You
Yeah.
know, a bigger scale of what Eileen was saying is the location. Like, you could go on a day trip to San Antonio, which is kind of a big drive, but you could go on a weekend getaway to a lot of places.
I mean,
You could get to Florida, you could get to Panama City, Florida in a day, and then you You could get to Alabama. You could get to New Orleans in 7 hours. We went up to watch Haley. Shout out to Haley. Everybody say hi to Haley.
Hi.
We went to go watch her at the softball, softball nationals for, I'm assuming, like high school age girls or something, but it was held up in Oklahoma City. And we drove up just for one game on a Sunday, and it wasn't too crazy. We drove up, I was speeding, so we got there a little faster. But yeah, it wasn't far. And we went in one day. And one day we went up to Oklahoma City, watched a long game, because it was a long game. Fortunately, they lost, but we didn't go to watch them win or lose. We went to go watch Haley, so it don't matter. But it was awesome, and we had dinner at Hooters.
On your birthday.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
awesome
my
too.
dad's birthday. Guys, say happy birthday to him now.
Yeah, everybody say
Now.
happy birthday to me.
Now.
Say happy birthday.
No, they have to say happy
Oh,
birthday.
Oh, I thought we were gonna sing happy
Oh, okay, ready?
No.
1, 2, 3.
No.
we're not gonna do it.
Happy
Okay.
birthday to... There's a cake right there.
And
And there's candles in there too.
so yeah, what is it? Geographically, we are in an awesome location. Actually, my dad called me yesterday and he was looking at flights to Guadalajara, Mexico from Portland, and he was looking at $850 round trip. Damn!
Don't scare me.
Okay, go back. Anyways, yeah, my dad was looking at round trip for $850, and he had me check how much they were from here, and I found them, and call me a liar, but they were $200 round trip from here to Guadalajara, and he said he was gonna sell his house and move over here. So,
We should go see the Chivas.
boo.
What?
You're the only one that likes Chivas here,
My dad would be proud.
Yep.
but she's not.
Shut up, Palupe.
She likes America. Look at her dress.
Ew.
We go for Cruz Azul.
I go for
True
Tigres.
story, true story.
So this is getting out of control. So make sure y'all subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. The last video we made with Eileen and I, which if you haven't watched it and you want to laugh, go watch it. It's Guess What's in the Box.
Oh,
We're going to do one pretty soon with the kids. Hold on, Sada's raising her hand. Go ahead.
If you do watch that video, excuse my mom's language. She says raunchy, and I'm so sorry for that. I've talked to her about it, guys. Just so you know. Okay, continue. I just had to let them know.
So
I'm
when we
sorry.
filmed that video, we had 138 subscribers, and we thanked you all for almost being 140. And we actually sitting at 154 today, only a couple weeks later, which is amazing. It's so amazing. And so the next video, we're probably gonna have 200. Okay, we'll have a couple more. Maybe a couple more.
Maybe like 4.
It doesn't matter if we have one more. We appreciate that one more.
Thanks for watching and follow now. Now. Just follow. Bye.